I'm a line away from getting you into the moon. I could be happy doing this every day. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll in case God doesn't show. May think the right, but it's the wrongs that make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? You got better put your fingers back to the key. One more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. He tastes like you, only sweeter. Oh. Future, my sight going bad. Crystal balls, was cloudy except for no bad nightstand. One more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. He tastes like you, sweeter. So that'd be a mistake. Well, still, if I go there, well, then you should go there. Yeah. Booth, no. Booth, Nova. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, Nova. Booth, sure. She can go. Booth. Hi. You shouldn't take it. I don't like that chest 960 freestyle chest stuff. Did I not play another game last night? I remember getting pissed off because I couldn't stop playing. I didn't. I chose not to. I'm no victim. I'm no chess victim. I could have sworn I played too much. I blew my. I just really like that Shiva Ninja structure. It's so good. Okay, be a loser. It's your life. Immediate threat there. Of course, my queen now sees I'm not learning how to play chess. This isn't new to me. So you're not you're gonna have to do some stuff with your pawn. If you want these knights to gallop. Hmm. That's a bit early, don't you think? It's interesting. So if I can get one of those two pawns, it's really uncomfortable for white. I don't like that move at all. If I were white, I don't like it. It's lazy. I go there, don't I? You just lose the game. Well, I hate to oversimplify it, but when you have superior talent, you can do that. Okay, don't get cocky here, Dayton. Actually, do get cocky, but not so much that you fuck things up for yourself. Because that will work. Because worst case scenario, I have these pawns, which kind of suck, but then I'll get that pawn, and it's way better. Idiot, you're just incompetent. We can't all be competent. We could be. A much happier world that way. If you don't do shit about it, I'm just going to double your pawns. Real simple. Discoveries are no good. I'll simply check and then I'll win. Okay. I understand. That sucks. Son of a bitch. Dayton, don't get your queen out in the middle of the board getting cocky. Bullshit. Yeah, you gotta take the bishop. And you're just winning. What is it about? Yeah. Son of a bitch. Now, why would you do that, though? Wait a minute. Okay, so now you just blew the game. See, online chat, this is such a joke. It's back ring. So ridiculously. It's not fake. It's the wrong word, but cheap. Oh my goodness. Queen can't take. Moron. It was really fun. Well, it was fun like a Tinder date after a bad breakup. I had to do something with my time. And you were fine. Not even enough potential for me to use you for a rebound. But it built my confidence a little bit. You gonna go back to my place? Not really. glad we could hang out. I deserve to lose that game so bad, getting cocky, putting my queen in the center of the board with a rook ready to reveal itself. Stupid shit. Can I just default my side as the side who checkmated the enemy? I was thinking about going to Saturday rated games this morning, but 2 reasons I didn't. Thank you for the like, viewer. Hello. The St. Louis Chess Club's monthly weekend tournament is happening in conjunction with the Saturday rated games. So a lot of the stronger players will play in that instead. And I deal cards at night, which is going to be better for my chess in the long run. And it's hilarious how life works. I'll get to that in a second. But I am a little bit tired. Even more so, I work tonight, so I can't be sitting there at my chess game thinking, "Oh man, I don't want to go to work tonight." And I like work, but only if I've gotten at least like 3 hours of sleep. I don't want to go and be distracted. I'm 1539, which I'm better than that. I'm not a ton better over the board. I'm better than that. I'm in the low 1600s skill level. Just gotta get more consistent. Stop playing online chess. But Sunday I could actually play a little bit over the board because I'm young. If I'm tired, I'll be fine. It's just I can't have anything on my brain. Thomas Rhett's in St. Louis, Missouri tonight too, so should be packed house at the casino. Come on out, play some cards. I'll deal them to you real good. If I don't know you. Otherwise, I can't deal to you. I mentioned it's funny how life works. Rule number 1, never beg anyone for anything. An interesting rule that I've applied is be overly enthusiastic or even needy. It rules people out. And that's weird. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Judge me in July. What's actually weird? Wasting years. I don't believe most people are good or bad. Oh, he's toxic, she's toxic. I think some toxic people with one person are in the wrong spot. That's why they're toxic. You put them in a different environment, they're fabulous. Very few people are just bad or good. But instead of wasting my time, oh, he's too much. He's too much. Why does he care so much? Why is he doing this? Well, I'll tell you why I did the chess stuff with crazy enthusiasm early. I had 0 connections. We were trapped inside. And now I know chess.com is probably a good company that I want nothing to do with. Well, we all got to buy our time. No one wanted Morgan Wallen. But then when Morgan Wallen earned his success, of course, now he gets to perform at Busch Stadium. I don't want to be performing anywhere because I'll go insane. I want to play chess. And I'm 30. I got a degree. I can always go back to tech and delete some content. Make it easy for me. Or deuces forever. No, let's talk about it. I don't have anything to talk about. Because no one replied to my applications, which is just a cold thing to do. Tell someone to go fuck themselves or even kill themselves before you just ignore them. Contempt is an ugly, ugly act. But I'll deal cards because they gave me a chance. Keeps me from worrying about chess. Michael Jordan would golf before he played in like NBA final games. Didn't sleep and he golfed. It's like, what are you doing? So I'm not gonna worry about it. So ideal. It keeps my mind fresh every 20 minutes. Or about every hour I get 20 minutes to review Grandmaster games or play my own. It's perfect. Probably better than commentating would have been for my chess improvement. And I don't want to commentate anyway after that. I mean, how can no one stand up for Hans Niemann? How can no one say, hey, what's up, Kurt? How can no one say, hey, I don't know him, or I do know him, and he's a prick, but Bobby Fischer was a prick, and he can play chess? How can no one tell chess.com or anyone to go fuck themselves? Magnus Carlsen can hit tables, and he's a competitor, and he hit that damn thing hard, too. And if Hans Niemann does what other grandmasters did in the hotel room after a loss, he's got anger issues. How can no one say fuck you? That's unbelievable. I'll say fuck you. Again, because I like to deal cards. And that's why we should never beg anyone for anything. So if we don't beg anyone for anything, no, Magnus Carlsen is the best. He's just a shithead. And then we'll find other stuff. And then we'll accidentally have negotiating power, which I don't want. Which the best power in any negotiation is deuces. How happy is life? Okay, so I just beat that person's ass. Really, they beat their own ass. I just held the paddle. I held the paddle for the spanking. And the enemy just started, I'll do it. Don't worry. I'm like, that's fine. It's a little weird. I don't know what to do with this paddle that I was going to kick your ass with, but if you want to spank yourself and punish yourself, that's probably easier for all of us. I don't script these. That's from my mouth. It's dangerous, but it's probably funnier. Captain Kurt, how's your chess journey going? Hikaru is not the best. Hikaru says himself, Magnus Carlsen is the greatest. And another beautiful thing about chess, going back to my Niemann rant, it's objective. It's the whole appeal. In life, we have to kiss some ass. We're all emotional. That's fine. Best for you. Cool. That's awesome. Did Hans Niemann cheat in round 3 of the 2022 Sinquefield Cup? I have no evidence. What are we talking about? Why the fuck is there a Netflix documentary? Because we're trying to reignite the COVID chess boom. That's exactly why. At the expense of a young man's career and reputation. Let's go back to corporate America. Is that a fish, Kurt? What do you have, a fish? In my chat. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. 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 Just keep swimming. What is that thing? Okay, that looks pretty narcissistic. I just haven't changed it. I organize all my thumbnail images in a folder, and I'm pretty sure it's probably the 1280 by 720 pixels because I redid it for thumbnails, so I accidentally made it my background too, or screensaver. Kurt, we're gonna get you so beyond that it's not even funny, man. I'm telling you, I've made all the mistakes so you don't have to. I just want you to shine like the brightest chess star in the cosmos. No, that's the first issue. And this is a kind of a controversial topic, but we all know the answer. So Magnus Carlsen, there's no way Hans Niemann could beat me. Well, yeah, there is, Magnus, because he just fucking did. That's what happened. He beat the shit out of you. You played like me for one game. And so a really, really good chess player beat the shit out of you as black one time. No one thinks Hans Niemann's better. No one thinks Hans Niemann. No one would take Hans Niemann to win another game. They had to bet their life on it. Just fucking lose the game. But the good thing about that attitude is it ensures that attitude doesn't persist. The problem with overconfidence or being a prick is Vladimir Putin likes to blow up innocent women in train stations while holding their newborn babies. That's fucked up. But you know what Vladdy Putin doesn't say? No, Hans is not a cheater. Get off my stream. Putin doesn't say, I can't do this. No, see, and that's a sad thing too. Like seriously, I don't care if I make it as a streamer. I want people to join. Kurt has been kind, and I'm grateful for his challenge. He's playing well. But that's so sad that people can't think. In my case, which mostly led me to chess, that this could be spun however a corporation wants. But essentially, this program says Americans can't learn, which I am an American. I'm grateful to live in America. I don't know anyone a damn thing just because I got lucky to be born in America. That's a slippery debate. Well, you were born here, so you should just bow down, like because you were unlucky. I agree, but that's a really bad argument. But it says Americans can't learn, but the issue is you're saying a demographic can't learn something, which means only some people can do certain things. Only some people are mean enough to thrive in corporate America. No, my mom could have been a great CEO had her environment been different. She's just a little too nice. She's very smart. She's very good with people. She anticipates situations well. She cares. And honestly, had she not chosen to start a family when she was young, she's the type of capable person. She could have developed some meanness and climbed that ladder. And that's everything that the H-1B visa says. It's everything that's bad. Only certain people can do certain things. And then corporate monsters say, well, I'm just this way. And someone like Dayton needs to find his path. Like, what's your policy say? What's the law say? In the case of Vladimir Putin, it allows people to have an easy way out or an excuse to say, I'm just that way. I'm just mean. I'm just defending Russia. And you go, stay away. I can learn. Anyone can learn. You tell Indians, I have nothing against India, that they're special. You basically kind of force Americans to dress up on their holidays. No one was wearing red and green on Christmas. And I'm not religious. But if you're going to come to our country, yeah, I'll play one rap with you, but we're going to talk about the Hans thing first. Kurt, I'd love to. But you're going to come to our country. You're going to celebrate Christmas because I'm celebrating Diwali, not because you believe. I understand some of the Indian holidays, what they're for. I believe Diwali is the god of light or some shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude there. I didn't mean to belittle the holiday. But we should understand why everyone is a certain way. I dressed up on your holidays. I wore, I forget what they're called, but basically a gown. Some American workers put red dots on our heads. You didn't celebrate Christmas or Easter when we went out of our way to make you food, make you feel welcome in America, refuse to speak English so I could follow along, defame me during COVID lockdown. The least you can do is celebrate Christmas. And I don't necessarily believe in Jesus either as God. But it's very, very disrespectful. And it starts with affirming their belief that they are better than Americans. And that's exactly what many H-1B workers think. They're not all bad people, not the majority of them. Many are very good, talented. But even the kind ones, the respectful, grateful ones, don't have any interest in our holidays, want us to celebrate theirs, and do think they are above Americans. Their job, they're signed to train Americans. But when we give them our jobs, of course, they're not going to. So if I can master chess, there you go. Anyone can learn anything. Don't be ridiculously hateful. as far as the Hans Niemann thing, which brought me to this rant, how can people not Google that? I had friends, because I moved back to my hometown of Springfield, Missouri during COVID lockdown. I had friends knock on my door. They were kind enough to come and check on me, worried about me, heard I lost my job, saw some social media stuff. A few former kind of acquaintances checked on me that I worked with. Are you okay? One, I told happy birthday just to stay in touch. Hey, I'm praying for you, man. Hope everything gets better. I don't have a criminal record. I didn't do anything. You know the laws, Brad. But they can't fucking Google H1B. You can worry, you can obsess, you can drive to my house. It would have been faster to Google H1B. You can't even do that. It's the same with Hans Niemann. He's a cheater. Can you not just research? Magnus Carlsen was shooting for 2,900. When you lose to, well, Hans Niemann's higher rated now, but a high 2,600 grandmaster at the time, it's not Fabiano Caruana. You go down. And Magnus isn't 20 anymore where he can rebuild it. He was pissed because he played like shit. And that's just annoying. But for chess.com to jump into over-the-board chess, yeah, you got a business to run. That's fine. Got to make money. I get it. But boy, you slime balls. Boy, you ugly fucking slime balls. I'll burn that bridge permanently. There's no excuse. Well, Dayton, this is too much because you need to let everyone tell their side of the story. There is no side of the story besides Hans Niemann's side, unless there comes forth an image of Hans Niemann consulting with the chess engine during round 3 of the 22 Sinquefield Cup. The fact that that was a debate for more than a week, and the most influential chess streamers, and I have my flaws, but Botez and Gotham Chess and Dana Nerdisky is perfect. Dina Belankaya has stood up for Hans and been very reasonable. Anna Kramling has been neutral, if not positive, about Hans. At least hadn't really taken a side from what I saw. But how are all the biggest names at chess, Nakamura, who I take it doesn't really like Hans as a person, how can they all not say, Magnus, we're trying to grow the game? Aside from Hikaru, we're not strong enough to make a living playing like you are. Don't do that. Don't you do that. And if Magnus gets, oh, it's my sport, and you can beat his ass. How can on the next day Botez and all the biggest streamers not say fuck you? I don't care if you like Hans or not. I don't care if I like Hans or not. Chess is objective. We want it to stay clean and appealing to the outside world. Magnus, you don't do that. I'm not interviewing you. I'm not covering your games. How can you not figure out that no one cares about chess besides you? I don't even care about chess. I just explained. It helps me prove important points. That's why I'm doing it, more or less. And I like the challenge. Because too many people, and Kurt's an intelligent dude. Many people aren't intelligent like Kurt. Just he's a cheater. Stamp it. And selfishly, I know if I did get good at chess, which no one expects me to, and I'm already way above what anyone who might have glanced at my channel in chess or chess business thought I might get to. And I'm barely starting. That H1B stuff, I was dealing with that psychologically. One, those were my friends. I don't want them to have to be sent home or America to hate them. That's what's happening. And two, had Trump not got elected, the company could have sued me. So now I'm healthy, I'm sleeping, and I'm going to be way better at chess. But if they treated Hans that way, oh, they do it to me. So I'll stay in my lane. You wonder if I'm sincere. He's just trying to, ride the COVID chess boom. Yeah, the COVID chess boom. Did any sane person think that was going to last? It's a hard game. We were trapped inside. We're not trapped inside anymore. If I want to try to get rich off the internet, I'd be doing some other shit. But it's Hans Niemann and only Hans Niemann for me. I'll be kind to everyone else because no one's been mean to me. But the only person I really care about partnering with in any capacity is Hans Niemann and whoever Hans Niemann approves of. It's chicken shit what they did to him. Anyway, sorry about the rant. Yeah, Kurt, let's do it, buddy. I'm waking up. I hate when I talk before I've had my Pepsi. It's nasty, but I mean every word I say. if I could somehow in one swipe delete all the content I posted right when I woke up, shit, I could run for office. Meaning, as long as I don't hit record on my iPhone or laptop before I've had my Pepsi in the morning and showered, super friendly, bubbly even, kind, open-minded. But in the morning, ooh, hey, maybe he really is crazy. Maybe he should be in a prison cell. Hashtag prisoners people too. Put me in that bitch, baby. I'll come out a year later with a slew of chess masters the world gave up on. No handcuffs. Take the handcuffs off. Let's play some chess and talk about it. Didn't he murder somebody? That was not good. Is it possible he or she is on the autism spectrum? Yeah, after she stole that old man's bike and started beating him with it. Sounds like she needs to learn to control her temper. Kind of like Bobby Fischer. I see potential. Let's mold it. All right, Kurt. I got to go, man. Got to get some Chinese food in me. Oh, you left? You don't like my rants, Kurt? Kurt doesn't like my rants. All right, Kurt. That's fine. Give him, Kurt. I don't like giving them. Just come out. In case God doesn't show. Oh, and why I like chess. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I saw the stat on how many men have already killed themselves this year in America. And I got a pretty good memory, but I forced myself to forget the number. Big number. And I don't think I'd ever be suicidal because I haven't been. I've been fucked up. But I just played chess during COVID. Watched Botez live and Daniel Naroditsky. More Daniel. Dan, you're just saying that because you don't want to seem like you're in love with Alexander Botez. I'm not in love with Alexander Botez. I don't like the influencer persona. It's not me. I'll promote her fucking content. It's really good content. And had I not found chess or an alternative, I'm not partial to chess, it's just what happened. Yeah, you never know. COVID lockdown was weird. I've talked to a lot of people driving Uber, some that came from rough situations and some that came from upbringings like mine. Yeah, that's a bad move. I knew when I made it. You know, and their life's more or less over. So I just played chess a lot. Yeah, it's good. And it was the right move. Yet. But the Botez situation too is not a situation. During COVID lockdown, just became single again. I don't know that I ever considered marriage because I was young, and some of my friends already been divorced. Interesting. But man, did you see the logical thought on that one? Dane, are you saying women can't be intelligent or lack emotional stability? No. Are you? Did you see the Elon Musk deal with President Trump? Shit. Putting him in the class of Epstein. I'm saying COVID was a lonely time. She articulated her thinking very well. More importantly, nobody's perfect, even the chess women. Well, close. But strong female and male chess players devise a self-improvement plan based on their mistakes, then hold themselves accountable to following it. And that's wife stuff. The divorce rate is high. Again, I Uber drive, so Everybody has struggles in relationships. That type of mind's going to make it work, or at least give me a chance. She hears a rumor about me. If I'm fucking up, I'll get another chance. But with a lot of women, and probably even more so men these days, grass is always greener, not with the chess women. That's why I loved Alexander Botez. But now COVID's over. Again, be all about it. That's creepy. She should get a restraining order. You should hear the things I say about Daniel Naroditsky. Anyone should be worried it's him. Dayton, we're gonna check your closet. It's probably one of those weird. You're one of those weird dudes. Pass a background check, completely clean, ladies. Weird dudes that has like pictures of celebrities in your closet. All right, well maybe. But just don't look much deeper, because in my old house there was a Daniel dungeon with a lot more memorabilia of the fabulous Daniel Naroditsky. But the influencer stuff wasn't me. I like introverts. Plus, I would actually never hit on the chess women. The hashtag called out hashtag #MeToo stuff is ridiculous. Even if they're correct, and I think that they are, I don't care to look into it. It's not worth it. And then I would burn the bridge of them possibly being my chess coaches. Just talk shit. And that's what happens when you put your stuff on social media. I think it's bullcrap that intellectual pursuits don't get the views like American football does. And you got to be sexy. You got to do dating shows, especially if you're a woman. It's a huge advantage. But that does give the green light for men to not act, but talk, look, and even focus on your body instead of your talent. Again, going back to this is why I drink a Pepsi and try to get in the shower before I do anything. Yeah, it's just so lazy. Okay, so if it's like if I don't understand why it's a mistake and why it wants me to move my queen back in that instance, it wants me to go there. Okay. So why? And then white still played the correct moves. So there. So wait till white doesn't play a correct move, because you played the incorrect move. Why do you want me to go here? Is it because of there? Okay, it's because this pawn's a weakness. But I didn't think it was very hard to cover it. So the argument can be made without looking at it very deep. Queen b7, one of the reasons is eventually to protect that pawn, you might have to commit your F pawn, which is going to weaken your king. But until I hit it, there's not much reason to worry. So queen to b7 is at least fine for that reason. There's probably more to it than that. Yeah, it's a better move because now you've kind of solved that problem. F3 is usually a pain in the ass, F3 and F6, but F4, then Feingold says, pretty fine. or at least something to consider. F3 and F6, when it's lower levels, it's not a lot of good reasons to play them. It's almost at the lower levels, I could almost argue, okay, what am I missing here? That those F pawn pushes one square are kind of like an exception. Yeah, so that's what I saw, right? What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, I thought nothing. I didn't think anything. My gosh. That's not what happened. You know, exceptions like don't give away a knight for a pawn. It's gonna have that F pawn pushes. Some ways. When you're starting. There's too much bad shit that can happen to your king safety. Okay. It's pretty good. I want to look at one more game actually. This was the game I played on my break last night. So that's what I thought though. See, so what's going on there? So 1949, I lost to take me down, but then I'm still at 1949. Doesn't make any sense because as you can see, my rep is 1955, so it just basically didn't count that game. This is the game I should have stopped at. Let's check it out. Good game to look at for intermediates. This opponent didn't play well. It wasn't close, but some things happened that are important. I was worried the opponent was going to stall, and I would have had to have resigned because I had to go back to work. Yeah, Lichess, I tried some other stuff that I know is fine. Yeah. And one interesting sign that shows potential. I'm more frequently, I mean, I usually analyze on chess.com, as I used to. I'm seeing the Canada moves the engine likes, even in speed chess sometimes. Okay, and I thought you either had to take. You don't want to do that. Man. So I made that move. So if you take, isn't that just awful for you? Because then you lose your rook. So that's your best play, really? No, it's not. You're supposed to take the knight. Yeah. Because you can't go there, else I go there. Why can't you? Because it's there, of course. Yeah, it's getting real nasty. It's getting real nasty. I still think that you can't give up a rook, though. I guess you have to. So yeah, I was looking at en passant. It didn't look good because of the same correlation. Hitting that pawn, you don't want to start doing that. And then a6, yeah, I mean it's weakening, but it's better than what happened, right? I thought so. At least at a human perspective. Interesting. I thought that move was fine when it was made. I still got holes in my game. Yeah, and I'm considering that too, and I ended up making that move. Yeah, of course, recognizing this fork. I don't know that it mattered which knight I used. No, it absolutely does matter because the queen moves. Then here, my knight's going to get taken, so I needed to use. Well, I mean, why would I even consider using the other knight? Use the one that's not threatened if it's all the same. Yeah, so now I'm playing it pretty quickly. And at a few moves ago, I started playing like bullet chess because I had to go back to work. And I don't know that I'm seeing this because I don't even know if there's a mate yet or thinking about mating. Well, apparently I'm wrong. I was wrong, so of course again I was playing super fast. Oh yeah. Just make that move, right? And then they resigned, fortunately for me, because I had to go back to work like in 30 seconds. I had to be at my table. I sprinted there. Shoot, Kurt, what's up, man? Yeah, well, Testy, what's up? Yeah, I gotta go, Kurt. What time? You're in Belgium, I think. I actually do need to go get some things done before work. Yeah, I challenged you, but now I'm gonna be running late if I don't go. So how about we keep our daily challenge going, and I'll be back on 3 a.m. here, so that's like around 11 your time. Your morning, I'll be back on, but I gotta get ready for work, man. I was wondering where you went. Thanks for the challenge, though. Yeah, you left right when I challenged you. I definitely want to get a game in on stream, though. You too, Kurt. Thanks for joining, man.